Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, stand up.
The People's Democratic Party candidate for Oredo Federal House of Representatives, Mr. Sonny Izuhunwa Aguebor, mostly known as BB, highlights his chances of coasting to victory at the polls come 25th February 2023. He explained that his major reason for contesting the elections is geared towards the service of the people, maintaining that it will strengthen his developmental program for his constituency.
My name is Sonny Izuhunwa Aguebor. People call me BB because of my investment here. That's my business name, BB here. And I'm the candidate of the People's Democratic Party for the National Assembly, precisely the House of Representatives, Oredo Federal Constituency. Service has been something that has been part of me right from childhood. Right from when I was a little child, I've always wanted to help my people. And that's why you are seeing most of my investment here in Benin. For more than 2 decades, we've been able to put up a lot of investment here. And the main purpose or goal of putting this investment is to help the people, to serve the people. With my investment here in the last 2 decades, I've been able to create job opportunities for our people. And I can tell you for free that a lot of people are happy for all that I've been doing. So we're just looking for, little instrument of government to add to what we already have, because we can do much more better than what we are doing if we have the instrument of government. So serving the people has been something that has been part of me right from when I was a child. And I'm happy that I've been doing it, and I feel I can do much more if we are given the instrument of government. Hence, we are contesting the election. I hope the people are able to take the right decision, so they make the right choices and choose the right candidate, because they'll be in for a very good deal. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to take representation to a different level, complete different level. I want to set a new benchmark for representation in my local government. Because before now, a lot of people see this whole thing about politics as an opportunity to acquire wealth, opportunity to become rich, opportunity to build new houses, because most of them don't even have a home before, contesting election. It shouldn't be so. It should be service to the people. All of us cannot go to the National Assembly at this. That's why you choose one person. And that one person must be credible. That one person must be somebody who is ready to do the needful, the right thing, for the interest of the majority of the people. You can't please everybody, no doubt about that. But the moment you are able to satisfy the majority, you have done well.
Mr. Sonny Aguebor, who's not a neophyte in Edo politics, said he has the mental capacity and intellect and the wherewithal to deliver if elected as member of Federal House of Representatives.
Well, I've been in politics for a very long time. You recall that sometime in 2007, I contested the same election to the National Assembly under the PDP. I actually won the election, but the intrigues and other, maneuvering and all that, so we just let it go. But today, we thank God that we are alive and we are healthy, and we can still contest the same election. So, in summary, I want to tell you that I have a lot of passion for this game, and I want to make sure that I give you my best. To make sure the people are happy, and I'm very, very confident at the end of the day, the people are going to celebrate and they'll be happy they ever voted for me. More than 2 decades I've been around. I live here. I live here. I don't have any investment anywhere in the world aside the one I have here. I have no house, no property anywhere in the world other than the one I have in Oredo local government precisely. So when the people are suffering, I suffer with them. When they are enjoying, I enjoy with them. When there's insecurity, I'm in it with them. So, this place is just a place I love so much. And I sincerely want the place to be a better place, because if it is good, to be not just be good for the people, it will also be good for me and my immediate family and friends. So, I sincerely want to see to it that the best is given to this environment. I have a friend who used to come around. He says, a lot of people, a lot of bad people are the one contesting election now. I said, some of us who have the capacity, those of us who know we have the competence, we have the commitment to serving the people, who refuse to participate, we are the reason why we have bad leadership in Nigeria. If you know that you have, number one, the capacity, you have the competence, and you have the love for the people. And you fail to participate because you feel politics is a dirty game, then you are the reason why we have a bad leadership. I don't want to be the reason why we have bad. So I'm presenting myself to the people. I want the people to look at me. I want people to make proper judgment, look at me very well, investigate me if possible. Investigate my history, because I have history. Because if you want to know about the future, you go into the past and do proper investigation. I've been around. So my story is not a new one. They should look at me, investigate me, they'll find out that there is nobody that can really compare for now, to the best of my knowledge. So I think I deserve, this very position for now. The people should look at it very well and take that position. Vote for me rightly, and they have everything to celebrate at the end of the day, because I'll give them the best representation.
Popularly called Bibi, Mr. Sonny Izunwa Aguebor attended Iguodala Primary School, Edo College, and University of Lagos, where he studied business administration. He thereafter moved to Japan in search of better future, after which he returned to invest in various business ventures in Benin City. He is married and blessed with children.
I'm about 60 years old now, born here in Benin, lived here, went to school here in Benin, attended Aguebor Primary School in Benin, attended Edo College, that was many years ago. Had my secondary school certificate in Edo College, after which I went and I had my high school certificate in the same Edo College. Then to attend the University of Lagos, if I the kind of program I read, you cannot study business administration without going through the HSC. So I went to the University of Lagos after my HSC, where I graduated in 1986. Did my youth service in Ibadan. Then left this country, left the shores of this country in 1988, left for Japan, where I lived for more than 3 decades. And after which, the typical Benin man, home is home. So I came back home, brought those experiences, those things I acquired in Japan, brought all of them back to Nigeria, brought them precisely to Benin City. And then I feel very worried because I haven't lived in Japan and I know the way the system there works. And I see things are not really working here. I'm worried. And I want to bring that experience to bear in this environment. And I believe if we can bring those kind of things that we have acquired, those knowledge, experiences we have seen overseas to this place, this will be a much more better place. My message is that, like I said before, the people should be smart, very, very smart this time around, to make sure they don't make mistakes. Because any little mistake this time can lead about people choosing the wrong person. We cannot afford to continue to do the same thing the same way and expect a different result. Now they have somebody who is not just a politician, he's also a businessman. Because before now, what I noticed is that most people who contest they don't even have a second address. I have a second address, a very credible one. So if you vote for me, by the grace of God, it's not just going to be business as usual. I'm going to make sure I put in my best, my very best, to make sure the Oredo people see the best in representation in this locality. So that will be the benchmark for future generation. Like I said before, I'm not young. I'm about 60 years of age. So at my age, I wonder what I'm still looking for, because I've done everything and God has been very kind to me. So my honor is to mentor the younger ones. I'm not desperate to be there, but I want to be there because I want to set a benchmark for our people, so that the younger ones coming, they will be able to emulate that representing the people is to serve, it's not for yourself. You cannot just go there because you want to help yourself. You want to get yourself out of poverty. That must not be the idea or the reason why you want to contest. You must have achieved at least something minimum, on your own as a person. That is the standard all over the world. When you don't have history of having done anything in your private life, in your individual capacity. So like you can see, I'm a businessman who has done a lot in this environment. So I believe God has been kind to me. I've done so much in terms of personal, my private life. So we bring all the experiences into the fore at the time we get to the National Assembly. The people who are going to be very happy. They should make the right choice. And I think the people are smart. They are going to choose rightly. They all know, because I've been campaigning. Anywhere I go, it's BB all the way. Go and find out. I'm sure you live here. Go and ask. BB is the man, and I will win, and I will make them very proud.
Stand up.